and a copy of the annual report for the financial year ended March 31st, 2023 have already been circulated to members of the company electronically. With your permission, I shall take them as read. The auditor's report on the standalone and consolidated financial statements and the secretarial audit report of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2023 do not contain any qualification, reservation, adverse remark, or disclaimer of the annual report for the financial year ended March 31st, 2023 have already been circulated to members of the company electronically. With your permission, I shall take them as read. The auditor's report on the standalone and consolidated financial statements and the secretarial audit report of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2023 do not contain any qualification, reservation, adverse remark, or disclaimer. Accordingly, these reports are not required to be read out as provided in the Companies Act 2013. Now I will begin my formal address to the shareholders. My dear share owners, on 15th August, we celebrated our 77th Independence Day. As our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji said in his address to the nation, this is a new India, full of self-confidence. ये भारत न रुकता है, न थकता है, न हाफता है, और न ही हारता है. This India is unstoppable. This India is tireless. This India does not gasp for breath, and this India does not give up. The historic success of Chandrayaan-3 demonstrated this yet again 5 days ago. On behalf of all of you, I send our heartiest congratulations to all the scientists and engineers at ISRO. Having consolidated its position as a global space power, what India can achieve in the future is indeed limitless. Friends, when we look at the geopolitical and economic situation, there are dark clouds of uncertainty hovering around us. However, there is also one sharp, unmistakable ray of certainty. The certainty that India will rise as a leading nation in our increasingly multipolar world. India's transformation as a prosperous, strong, and self-confident nation stands out as a beacon of hope for the world. This is reflected in India's G20 theme, One Earth, One Family, One Future. India's presidency of G20 has made today's divided international community take note of the inspiring words of our Upanishads. Vasudeva Kutumbakam, or the entire world is our family. It is from this mantra that we at Reliance have derived and developed our We Care philosophy. We care for the planet. We care for humanity. We care for our beloved motherland, India. And, of course, we care for all our partners, employees, and shareholders. I will elaborate in the course of my address how this ethos pervades everything that we conceive, believe, and achieve at Reliance. Esteemed friends, in all humility, I would like to say that the new Reliance has been a forerunner of the emerging new India. With soaring ambition, we have set seemingly impossible goals and achieved them. This is evident from the fact that Reliance has cumulatively invested more than $150 billion in the last 10 years, higher than any corporate in India and comparable to the leading business by offering to our customers products and services of the highest quality at prices amongst the lowest in the world. This can be seen from the fact Reliance's businesses and philanthropic initiatives have enhanced the quality of life as well as the ease of living of hundreds of millions of Indians. We have shown impeccable execution capabilities by consistently delivering on all our plans. This can be seen from the fact that Reliance has executed its projects, however big, complex, and difficult, well before time and at lower costs than global benchmark. The best way to describe this new Reliance is that we have now become a new age technology company with distinctive capabilities. Today, we are a producer of technology, a large-scale deployer of technology, as well as a democratizer of technology. Friends, these achievements are a testament to our faith in India, to the unlimited India opportunity, and to the boundless Indian talent. What is true about Reliance is equally true about scores of other Indian enterprises, leading corporates as well as startups. I hugely admire their brilliant achievements. They too have made India proud by enhancing our nation's fame globally with their spectacular growth, commitment to quality, and passion for innovation. Now it is the time for all of us in the business community to work together as a grand coalition to transform India into a fully developed nation by 2047, a prosperous India in which no Indian and no region will be left behind. Dear friends, I am delighted to report yet another year of stellar all-around performance. Reliance's consolidated revenues stood at 9,74,864 crores. Reliance's EBITDA for the financial year 23 was 1,53,920 crores, while the net profit was rupees 73,670 crores. Dear shareholders, Reliance's export for the year jumped 33.4% to 3.4 lakh crores. We accounted for over 9.3% of India's merchandise exports, up from 8.4% last year. In the financial year 23, Reliance's contribution to the national exchequer stood at rupees 1,77,173 crores. This included an increase in direct and indirect taxes of over 16,639 crores. Reliance also made the highest corporate social responsibility spending of rupees 1,271 crores. What gives me immense satisfaction is our contribution to employment creation, which is India's #1 necessity. Reliance set new records in creating employment for Indians with the addition of 2.6 lakh jobs across all our businesses during the year. The total number of our on-roll employees is nearly 3.9 lakhs. The number of indirect livelihood opportunities we have created is many times larger. In a sense, Reliance maintained its leading position in terms of revenues, profits, exports, market value, capital expenditure, employment generation, contribution to the exchequer, as well as social responsibility, spending, and impact. Dear shareholders, let me now present to you the performance of each of our businesses. I shall start with Jio, our digital services business. We have witnessed another year of outstanding growth, posting an all-time high revenue of rupees 1,19,791 crores and an EBITDA of rupees 50,286 crores. Jio's overall customer base has now crossed the milestone of 450 million subscribers, reflecting a year-on-year revenue growth of over 20%. Per user data consumption on Jio's network also has surged, with the average user now consuming over 25 GB every month. This translates to a monthly data traffic of 1,100 crore GBs, representing a 45% year-on-year growth. My congratulations to the entire Jio team for this exceptional achievement. Dear friends, Jio was launched 7 years ago with an ambitious mission to transform India into a premier digital society, where technology would bring positive change in every sphere of our lives and in every sector of the nation's economy. It has been our great privilege to contribute to this revolution, and we have invested our heart and soul into building a digital public infrastructure the entire world is beginning to admire. Jio has indeed been the main catalyst of New India's spectacular digital transformation. Now our ambitions are even higher, and they go beyond the shores of India, as I shall explain. Let's first discuss Jio's True 5G, our pioneering 5G broadband offering. We began our 5G rollout last October. In just 9 months, Jio 5G is already present in over 96% of the census towns of our country, and we are on track to cover the entire country by December of this year. This makes Jio 5G the fastest ever 5G rollout of this scale anywhere in the world. Today, nearly 85% of the total 5G cells operational in India are in Jio's network. At our current pace, we are adding one 5G cell to our network every 10 seconds, and we will have nearly 1 million 5G cells operational in our network by December. With this massive reach and capacity, here is our promise. We know that every home, small and medium businesses, factories, schools, colleges, and hospitals across India would like to have 5G. From December of this year, we will be able to promptly fulfill each and every demand for Jio 5G broadband connection across the country. Last year, I highlighted several advantages that differentiate Jio 5G from other operators, including our comprehensive spectrum, our standalone 5G architecture, and carrier aggregation. Recently, we used our own 5G stack to become the first operator in the world to launch commercial services on millimeter wave spectrum using standalone 5G. This high-capacity, low-latency layer will significantly enhance private 5G, home broadband, and enterprise use cases. We have also built our own low-power small cells to go deeper into specific pockets of high consumption, like tourist spots and temples, in a highly energy-efficient manner. These advantages, along with a massive scale of deployment, means that the best 5G coverage, capacity, and experience is possible only with Jio 5G. Friends, with over 50 million 5G customers, we are already leading in 5G adoption in India. And we are the only company with the capacity to smoothly transition our entire 4G customer base to 5G with minimum additional capital expenditure. With the growing adoption of Jio 5G, we are also seeing an increasing trend of high ARPU, post-paid customers choosing Jio as their preferred network. And Jio is the operator of choice for mobile users. Our net port-ins via mobile number portability was 5 times than that of our nearest competitor. We truly appreciate the confidence placed in us by our customers. We are inspired by their trust to reach a new gold standard of excellence in customer service by leveraging AI and cutting-edge CRM tools. Friends, Jio is also the only company that offers its 5G customers the complete ecosystem of connectivity, devices, support services, and value-added services.